Less than a month to the primaries here in Arizona, and a trend is emerging of more people registering without picking a party. ABC 15 election expert Garrett Archer goes inside the numbers.
The 2018 election in Arizona was very good for Democrats. The 2020 election was a mixed bag for both parties, with Democrats winning the presidency and Senate, but Republicans winning pretty much everything else. This year, voter registration trends appear positive for the Republicans, but the fastest growing group of voters are those not registered to any political party. The Secretary of State sent us the most up-to-date registration numbers. The Republicans are the largest party in Arizona with over 1.4 million registered voters. The next largest are those not registered with either party, just under 1.4 million. Less than a point separates those two. There are also just under 1.3 million registered Democrats and about 115,000 fewer than those registered unaffiliated voters. But they still make up just over 30% of the total. The growth in independents is happening mainly in Arizona's two largest urban counties. 2 decades ago, there were less than 200,000 registered other voters. Today, they make up the largest group of registered voters in Maricopa and Pima counties collectively. In the Valley of the Sun, the registration advantage of unaffiliated voters is small. The difference between them and the Republicans, the next largest party, is fewer than 10,000. Independents have grown substantially, though, also in rural counties, but their growth is more than offset by the recent surge in rural Republican voters that began in 2016. And speaking of that surge, right now the gap between Republican and Democratic registered voters is at its highest since August of 2018. There are just under 150,000 more registered Republicans than Democrats in the state. So why is this important? Well, it's a primary election coming up in August, so it's not, since the parties are not facing each other. But the trend lines established now will almost certainly carry over to November. In terms of August, those unaffiliated voters can vote, but they have to request a major party ballot. In Maricopa County, most of those are choosing to vote in the Republican primaries, but the total number is paltry. Just over 100,000, or about 12% of the independents, have chosen to vote in either primary. That's enough to sway a very close race, but most likely loyal Republicans and Democrats will be choosing the nominees that will be on Arizona's November ballot. With a look inside the numbers, I'm Garrett Archer, ABC 15, Arizona.